not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and goblins! Welcome to my review on an old movie. We go back in the 80s again. I mean, we did this before, like, not long ago, I imagine. Anyway, 1987. So that's where we're going, back in time. When Arnold Schwarzenegger was in this top kind of going on, he is the main attraction kind of thing. He's the guy that's going thing. When he was real big action, I mean, he did some movies still recently kind of thing. But this was his one, and everybody was like, oh yeah, action heroes. That's what we need! Arnold Schwarzenegger, one-liners, all things we need! And what Arnold Schwarzenegger gives us. So The Running Man is not like other movies. I mean, Escape from New York, I never watched at all. I didn't watch Superman, the movie. I didn't watch those, but this one is one of those movies I did watch before, like 5 times. 5 times. It's been 10 years ago since I watched it, or 5-7 years. It's been a while since I watched, more than a couple of years at least, that I watched this kind of movie. And so some stuff I've forgotten, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, I was a real big fan of him in the early 2000s. I mean, I say early 2000s, but I watched like movies from the 90s, from the 80s, from this. I watched those movies back then. Arnold Schwarzenegger was somebody I grew up with. Somebody I was like always kind of thing grew up with. Anyway! It's time to go on this review because I don't have all the time. This is exactly normally I should go to sleep. I should kind of do that. I should go work tomorrow. I should be ready for that. But I have a feeling I'm gonna forget the whole fucking movie by tomorrow eve. So I'm here to review this movie. And The Running Man is based on a novel apparently, and we begin with Arnold Schwarzenegger in a helicopter kind of thing, and he gets kind of like, oh, there are people there. There are people there, we cannot just go fire, that would be insane. This is okay, we're gonna go back. And they're like, no, we're not. You have your missions, you kind of like, murder them all! Murder them all! It's like, no! I'm not gonna murder them! And then the whole squad that's around him starts fighting him, kind of knocking him out, and he goes to prison. I'm like, holy crap, he got in last, now he's in prison. Well, years later, he escapes with 2 others, kind of thing. But then he goes to his brother, but his brother doesn't live there anymore. He apparently got in prison. Whatever happens. And there's this chick, and this chick is kind of like, yeah, who are you? He was like, I'm Ben. And this was my brother's house. And who the fuck are you? She's like, oh no, hello. She's like, you're like, don't scream, that's gonna I can snap you like a freaking break. So we're gonna go to Hawaii, go and everything. I've been lost into it. I didn't want to be kind of thing. They kind of set me up. They set me up, man. I don't like to be set up. I get set up. You know, you can feel me? No? Well, either way, you're gonna help me get to it. So she does till they arrive, and then it's like, okay, this is my moment. Help me! And then they're like, what? And he gets arrested, and eventually gets, well, they're like, you could dissipate in the Running Man, or your friends can. It's like, I don't want to do this, but I kind of don't want my friends to be in this too, because they're gonna lose. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am Ben. I can do it. I'm a strong muscle guy. I can do this. My friends are there. They're not that muscles. They're kind of thing. Ow, also, my fucking skin hurts. You cannot see it, I think. No, you cannot see it. But my skin is very dry for some reason. Really irritating. Either way, I don't know why it does this, but either way, we're talking about this movie. That's about my thumb. I don't know why. Why I even bring that up? Because it hurts, that's why. Anyway. So now he's gonna be running away. They give them all this place. Let's see what happened. Well, they fabricated it. Now we know who is behind this kind of thing. It's like he wanted to go all out. They were trying to stop him. Oh no, they tried to stop doing him this massacre. But he wanted to kill them all, either way. So, yeah. That's what the people make them think. So he goes and his friends goes along with him. It's like, no, I will be back. I'll be back. I'm like, oh, he said this before Terminator. I didn't even notice. He said this way before Terminator 2, where it's actually kind of famous. He actually said it here first. I think Terminator didn't come out yet. Either way, or Terminator 2, whatever. Either way, he goes kind of into this tube. Then it's like they're literally running. They're running. They kind of run. It's like we have to run because the motorcycles are trying to go. Well, then first stalker comes. The first stalker is Sub-Zero. It's like, what? Sub-Zero? Professor Sub-Zero. Okay, in the 80s, man. Almost 90s, 80s. These are the names from that. Either, okay. Professor Sub-Zero is an ice skating kind of Canadian guy. I mean, he's not, he looks Chinese, but you know, he could be Canadian. I mean, you're born wherever you kind of thing. He does like hockey, and that's his weapon. And on the ice, like, they're trying to survive the kind of thing. One gets captured in the like, ah! Somebody help me! Ah! And then eventually, Schwarzenegger got him, like, he had to, he was like in a kind of thing. Now he's a zero kind of thing. He's dead zero. It's like that was the worst one-liner from the whole movie. Kind of thing. It was like okay, that was a little bit cringe. Like you really didn't walk it out of the park as you should. But you know that happens. Not every line is gonna be good. Not every line is gonna be great. Either way, he dies. Kind of thing, head kind of gets cut off with the railing kind of thing with the drape, and that's the first one. Now they have to go to the second one. The second one gets two. One opera was like, la 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 la, I'm gonna kill you. I am so great. I'm gonna drill, have lightning like an opera. Kind of thing. That's a guy. Then the other is Bonesaw. Was it Bonesaw or Buzzsaw? Yeah, Buzzsaw. Bonesaw is actually, I think, another one. Either way. So now those two are kind of thing. While they are trying to, well, the hacker tries to get, like, not to have these numbers, and those numbers will help the resistance kind of thing go on. Like, make sure that this whole crap falls apart. So that's what kind of thing. Thanks to this opera kind of thunder, whatever his guys, he kind of they get split up, and two goes there, the other two goes to this. Schwarzenegger has to go against this guy with motorcycle, Buzzsaw, and he goes like tries to get. His friends is like pushed him out of the way, and he stands still like ah. Of course you can make sense, like you just try to push Arnold Schwarzenegger away from see that he doesn't get hit. And it must take a lot to just push him like Jesus Christ, he's heavy, he's so strong. Oh my God, and he gets hit. He's not dead, but he gets hit. He's slowly dying. But he's dead, and Arnold deals with this guy. It's like okay, and now it's like right in his balls, like, and now you gotta cut off. He had to split. That's literally what he says later. Like he had to split right in his blood. I'm like, oh, that gotta hurt. Like your balls kind of thing. Oh no, that would feel very bad. Ooh, painful. Very painful. I mean, seriously, this is like real next level painful. I don't want anything kind of painful like that ever happened to me. Oh my God. Well, he's dead. And the other one, the opera, kind of killed one of them, but the girl still remembers the code, so she's the kind of thing that now needs to stay alive, or you know, the whole resistance is gonna die. Anyway, our Schwarzenegger has this trying to run, then also gets this opera kind of thing. He's like, gonna kill you with my car, gonna drive you with my lightning in the car. I mean, he doesn't sing that, but he literally tries to ride him over. Schwarzenegger made that go all turned up on some point, and he doesn't kill. He's like, I'm not gonna kill even a deep shit. Like, this also means all the things he did kill was on self-defense. He doesn't want to do it, but if somebody's harmless, he doesn't care. He's not gonna go. So yeah, then Fireball comes, and yeah, he's like very fly. Has his fire, or Schwarzenegger trying to kind of defend. They run away, and the girl finds out. Well, the winners from this whole kind of thing, they kind of died. They were not the winners. They still lost, kind of thing. They made it look like they really, literally could win something, but they couldn't. Nobody wins. Everybody dies. And this kind of thin air. It's one of those, if you remember one movie of the extinction kind of event of Jurassic Games. It's kind of like this, but way earlier, because Jurassic Games was from 4 years ago or something. This movie is from the 80s, so it's kind of way the beginning phases of those kind of movies. Could be that there is a movie way before this kind of done this kind of deal. Anyway. So now Firefly kind of thing. Of course, he tries to kind of almost kill the girl. Arnold Schwarzenegger comes from above, bang, and gets him, gets a fire. Then it's like, hey, here's a light, kind of thing. Blows him up. He's like, he's a little bit of a hot hat. Like one of those one-liners. He got him because of one head. Now there is this. They kind of go to the next phase. Normally, somebody bigger needs to come, but he doesn't want to do it. He is like, really need to be honored, so he doesn't go. And but the Schwarzenegger, he is lost. They don't see him, so they put this digital kind of thing that they only can do in real life right now. They can do this kind of digital kind of deep fakes kind of thing very easier. They can that it makes really look like it's kind of thing. In this movie, they just did that. So they have the final fight with Arnold Schwarzenegger and this big kind of that retired kind of the fight going on, and Arnold Schwarzenegger loses. But you know he does, because he's now at a resistance, and the resistance gives codes, and now like, okay, let's go against it. Let's go all thing. You're maybe dead now, and we cannot run just like, oh yes, we're dead, but they're not gonna let me, or kind of thing. They're gonna do is kill us off screen now if they ever find out that we're still alive now. So they go with the resistance, kind of shooting, blazing into the show. Get this on screen. That's the real footage, and the whole people go against the running game kind of thing. Everybody's like, no, what the hell? How dare they do this? How dare kind of thing? They go against like this, and they start believing it that is a true kind of thing. And it's also because I'm like, I'm not gonna just kill a harmless guy out of there. It brings doubt in people. So they get there, they kind of defeat everybody, and the show host is the only one alive. Didn't run away. He is like, he gets a kind of thing like, oh, he's like explaining, it's just TV, man. It's the ratings, man. I only need the ratings. It's what I give what the people want, you know. And nothing personal, you know. You know the TV business, right? He tries to talk his way out of it, but it doesn't work, you know. And then also is like, you know what? I'm gonna give what I think the people want. Gets him into one of those and rockets him off. And he kind of dies because there is no safety net. So he dead, man. He died. It's like, oops, he's dead. Then he arts kissed this girl, and happy ever after kind of thing. Also, everybody going against this government kind of thing. This whole show has been set off, and that's the end of this movie. I really enjoyed it. I tried to keep it as short as I can, mostly because I need to go to sleep and I need to be prepared for tomorrow. And yeah, this was a very cool movie. I really enjoyed the movie. Still, after all those years, I'm glad I watched it again. I'm glad this movie exists because I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I would not say overkill. Also because this is like the 700th time I watched this, or 500th or 200. I watched this, it's been a while, like 5-6 years since I watched it last time, but I used to watch a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, like this one, after this. I had like a moment that I was like, okay, I have all the Arnold Schwarzenegger, now I'm gonna do a marathon. Like every fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger movie I watched, like this one, then this one, this. Now there are way more, and not all of them are that good. And I'm not that a big fan anymore of him. I still like him, I still like seeing him on screen, kind of thing. But I'm not so very much like addicted to it like I used to be. Either way, I enjoyed the movie, I enjoyed this kind of thing, so a solid 10 out of 10, it's very worth it. Yeah, I would still recommend rewatching this if you ever, or watching it for the first time if you never watched it. I still enjoyed it, and I'm glad I watched it again, and I'm glad I could do a review for it for you guys! I hope you enjoyed it, really do. What your thoughts about it? Let me all know those thoughts down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. This was the Twisted Goblin for all your special reviews, for all your reviews, for all kinds of reviews. You're right here. Anyway, thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.